Hello, welcome back to Happy Breath Creations. I'm Jessie, and this is my channel where we explore all things art, yoga, and meditation. Today's class will guide you toward our peak pose, Dancer. This flow is designed to open the chest, the back, and the hips while building strength and balance. We'll gradually build up to a full chaturanga, so whether you're a beginner or more experienced, you'll find a challenge that suits you. You can expect a mix of back bends, twists, and heart openers that will leave you feeling energized and empowered. So grab your mat and let's get started. We will begin seated. Take a few moments to slow down and become grounded. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Again, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Allow your breath to continue at its own pace. Feel your spine lengthen with each inhale and your body soften with each exhale. As we move through today's practice, I invite you to focus on the theme of balance. Not just physical balance, but the balance between effort and ease, strength and flexibility, movement and stillness. Let's gently begin to make our way into child's pose. Take your knees out wide, big toes touch, and extend your arms forward. Allow your forehead to rest on the mat, and let's start to set up our breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your belly and ribs, and exhale fully, letting go of any tension, grounding yourself here. Feel the earth beneath you, supporting you as you settle into this first posture. Child's pose is a great resting posture. If all you do this whole time is stay in child's pose and breathe today, you are doing yoga. If your body and mind need stillness today, that's okay. Just stay here. Breathe. If, however, you're ready to move your body, on your next inhale, rise up in a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Spread your fingers out wide, pressing evenly through your palms. Exhale, round your spine, tucking your chin into your chest for cat pose. Imagine creating space between each vertebrae. Inhale, arch your back, lifting your tailbone and your gaze for cow pose. Let your belly soften toward the mat. Let's repeat this a few more times with your breath moving slowly and mindfully. Notice how the movement feels in your spine. Inhale, cat, round your spine. Exhale, cow, arch your back. Inhale, cat, chin to chest. Exhale, cow, lift your gaze. Make your way back to a neutral spine. Take a moment here to find stillness, balancing the movement we just created. Inhale, extend your right arm forward and your left leg back for balancing table. Engage your core here, imagining a straight line from your fingertips all the way back to your toes. Exhale, bringing your elbow and your knee together, crunching into the center. Try to touch them together as you round your back slightly. Inhale, extend back out, reaching through your fingers and toes. Exhale, crunch in again. Let's do this 2 more times, moving with control here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. 1 more time. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bring it back in. And inhale, lower your right hand back down, but keep your left leg lifted. Flex your foot, toes pointing down. On your next exhale, lift your knee out to the side for fire hydrant. Keep your core engaged and pulse here 5 times, feeling the engagement in your glutes and outer hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg up And from here, transition into donkey kicks. Bend your left knee, keeping your foot flexed, and pulse your foot up toward the ceiling. With each pulse, engage your glutes and keep your lower back stable. Keep pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted here and reach your right hand back to take hold of your left ankle, moving into the bind. Begin to open your chest, kicking your foot into your hand. Focus on keeping your balance here. Find that equilibrium between strength and openness. And slowly release. Bring your knee back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push back into child's pose. We'll just take a few breaths here before moving on to the next side. Remember, you can stay here if you need to. Child's pose is always here when we need it the most. If you're ready to start moving again, inhale, tabletop, find your center. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, extend your left arm forward and your right leg back for balancing table. Imagine lengthening through your entire body. Exhale, bring your elbow and knee together. Engage your core as you crunch in. Exhale, extend back out, reaching nice and long. Exhale, crunch it back in. Inhale, extend back out. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Move with your breath here. Exhale, bring it in. And inhale, release back out. 1 more time. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Lower your left hand back down while keeping your right leg lifted. Flex your foot, lift your knee out to the side for fire hydrant. Pulsing here for 5, 4. Feel the work in your outer hip and glutes. 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted, but bend your right knee for donkey kicks. Pulsing your foot up toward the ceiling for 5, 4. Engage your glutes with each lift. 2, 1. Keep your leg lifted and reach your left hand back to grab your right ankle, moving into the bind. Open your chest. Feel that stretch across the front of your body as you kick into your hand. Maintain your balance. Find that harmony between strength and flexibility. Release the bind. Bring your knee back down to your mat and take a moment to breathe and reconnect with your center. Inhale, begin to reach your right arm up to the sky. Open your chest. Exhale, thread your arm underneath your left, lowering your right shoulder and ear down to the mat for thread the needle. You can keep your left hand right where it is or extend it forward for a deeper stretch. Allow your body to soften here, finding a balance between the twist and the release. Take a few breaths here, feeling the twist in your spine. Let your breath guide you deeper into the pose, finding that place of stillness within the movement. And when you're ready, begin to press into your left hand. Inhale, unwind, reach your arm back up, and exhale, return to tabletop. Let's switch sides. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, thread it under your right. Lower down, thread the needle. Breathe into the stretch here. Allow your shoulders and upper back to release. Use each exhale to soften just a little more. Embrace the twist. Start to press into your right hand. Inhale, unwind, lift your left arm back up. Exhale, return back to tabletop. Step back to high plank, lower all the way down to your belly. Place your hands right underneath your shoulders, elbows hugging in tight. On your next inhale, gently lift your chest up for cobra pose. Keep your elbows bent and close to your sides. Press the tops of your feet into your mat and engage your legs here. Keep your gaze down but slightly in front of you. Remember to breathe. Inhale, lift just a little higher. And exhale, lower all the way down. Release any tension in your lower back here. Begin to extend your right arm out to the side, palm facing down. Roll onto your right side, bend your left knee, and place your left foot behind you for whale pose. Feel this stretch in your chest and your shoulder, but keep the rest of your body nice and relaxed. Let this pose be a balance of sensation and ease. Stay for a few breaths. Slowly return to your belly and switch sides. Extend your left arm out, roll onto your left side, bend your right knee, and place your right foot behind you this time. Breathe deeply into this stretch. Allow your body to open gently. Come back to your belly. Bend your knees, reach back for your ankles. On your next inhale, lift your chest and legs off the mat for floor bow. As you kick your feet into your hands, lift your heart, finding that perfect balance between strength and flexibility. Keep breathing deeply, feeling the expansion in your chest. Inhale to lift just a little higher, and exhale, release and lower back down to your mat. Take a moment to rest. Feel the rebound of energy throughout your body. Place your hands under your shoulders and then press up into a plank. Use your knees as much as you need here. Hold. Engage your core. Feel your body be nice and strong and stable. Exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward dog. In this downward facing dog, feel free to move your body in any way that feels good. You can walk your dog, bend one knee then the other, or sway your hips side to side. Explore this pose, finding balance and movement. Remember your breath. Let's move into our Sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your mat. By lifting your right leg up high, step it just in front of your left, and then repeat this on the left side. Continue this until you're at the top of your mat. This slow, mindful walk will help you feel grounded and aware of each step. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthening through your spine. Engage your core to support your back here. Press your palms into your shins to lengthen even more. Exhale, fold forward, letting your head hang heavy. Allow gravity to do the work here. Release any tension in your neck and in your shoulders. Inhale, rise all the way up to mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Feel the strength in your legs rooting you down. Exhale, gently bend backward, opening your heart. Let your breath guide you into this stretch. Keep your lower back protected. Inhale, return to mountain pose. Feel your body nice and strong and tall. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at your hips. Let your breath carry you all the way down. Maintain that length in your spine. Inhale, lift halfway, engage your core. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to plank. Find your alignment here, shoulders over wrists, heels pressing back. Inhale, hold your plank, feeling the strength in your body. Exhale, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Find your balance and stillness. Let's repeat that sequence, this time adding on to our chaturanga. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, rise up to mountain pose, zip up through your ribs. Exhale, gently bend backwards, opening your heart. Inhale, return to mountain pose, find strength and balance here. Exhale, fold forward, keep your back nice and flat. Inhale, lift halfway, shift your weight forward slightly. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step back to plank. Option to just hold here again, or you can lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, lower all the way back down. Inhale, begin to press yourself back up to plank, and exhale, lift your hips for downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Let's do that just one more time, continuing to add on to our chaturanga. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthening through your spine. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at your hips. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, gently bend backward, opening your heart. Inhale, return to mountain pose, come back up. Exhale, fold forward, bend all the way back down. Inhale, lift halfway, shift your weight forwards just slightly. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step back to plank. Option to hold plank here or do your cobra again, or you can come down to your knees and lower halfway down. Bend your elbows 90 degrees, keep them in tight to your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to your toenails, lift your knees and chest. Straighten through your arms. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips for downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. We're going to keep building on our chaturanga and sun B, but feel free to take any of those variations from sun A. And remember, child's pose is always there if you need it. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward with a flat back. Inhale, bend your knees and sink your hips back for chair pose. Raise your arms up, feel the strength in your legs. Find balance here. Exhale, fold forward, release down. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step back to high plank, and either hold, lower down to your belly for cobra, lower to your knees, or keep your knees lifted and bend your elbows for our full yogi push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to your toenails and lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through between your hands, help it if you need. Inhale, low lunge. Keep your front knee over your ankle and lower your back knee down. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Find balance here, find strength. Inhale, exalted low lunge. Reach your left arm down and back toward your calf. Reach your right arm up and bend back slightly. Open and lift your chest. Exhale, slowly rise back up. Inhale, exalted low lunge twist. Switch arms. Notice the difference in each side. Stay lifted and strong. Exhale, rise back up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Find the strength to lift your back knee off the mat. Take a nice wide stance here for balance. Point your feet forward, straighten through your back leg, and lift your back heel. Square your hips to the front of your mat. We're going to do the same thing here, but lifted this time. Exhale, exalted crescent lunge. Reach your left hand down and back, and your right hand up and back. Stay strong. Inhale, back up. Exhale, exalted twist, change arms. Feel the difference in each side. Stay focused and balanced. Inhale, back up. Exhale, chair pose. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, mountain, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Pause here. Feel the balance and the strength you've cultivated throughout today's practice. Close your eyes. Feel the strength. Feel the balance. We're going to work on our peak pose next, which is dancer. So start by bringing your right elbow to meet your right hip. Bend your right knee and then reach back. Grab the inside arch of your right foot. Stay. Find your balance here. Gaze at something not moving. And when you're ready, start to kick into your hand and lean forward, hinging at your hips. Keep your hips nice and squared to the front. Don't move your gaze. Work on finding balance here. This is what we've been working for this entire class. If you're a little wobbly though, it's okay. If you fall out of this pose, it's okay. It's all just a practice, just like finding balance in life is just a practice. Find your breath. Keep trying. Hold just another breath longer. And release. Inhale, mountain, lift up. Exhale, step back into crescent lunge, left leg back, right leg in front. Inhale, cactus out your arms, bend back just slightly. Exhale, lizard lunge, lower both hands down to the inside of your right foot. Rest and breathe here. Take any movement that feels good, or maybe you sink in and find stillness here. We are building strength, but also finding a balance in our practice. We get our heart rates going and then we slow them down. We hold some poses to get strong, then we melt into others to become more flexible. We heat up our muscles and then we cool them back down. Life is all about balance. Stay. Great job. Let's get to the other side. Inhale, begin to lift back up. Step your foot back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down or take whatever variation your body needs today. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Remember, child's pose is always there if you need it. Otherwise, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway with a flat back. Exhale, fold forward with a flat back. Inhale, bend your knees, sink your hips down and back for chair pose. Reach your arms up, feel the strength in your legs. Find balance here. Exhale, fold forward, release all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your hands, step back, and take any variation you need. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to your toenails, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it through between your hands, help it if you need. Inhale, low lunge. Keep your front knee over your ankle and lower your back knee down. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Find balance here, find the strength. Inhale, exalted low lunge. Reach your right arm down and back toward your calf. Reach your left arm up and bend back just slightly. Open and lift your chest. Exhale, slowly rise back up. Inhale, exalted low lunge twist. Switch arms. Notice the difference. Stay lifted and strong. Exhale, slowly rise back up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your back knee off your mat. Take a nice wide stance. Point your feet forward, straighten your back leg, lift your back heel. Square your hips toward the front of the mat. Remember, we're doing the exact same thing here, but just lifted this time. Exhale, exalted crescent lunge. Reach your right hand down and back, and your left hand up and back. Stay strong. Inhale, back up. Exhale, exalted twist. Switch arms. Feel the difference. Stay focused and balanced here. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Exhale, chair pose. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, mountain, rise up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center again and pause. Feel the balance and the strength that you've cultivated now on both sides of your body. Close your eyes. Feel the strength. Feel the balance. And let's set up dancer on this side. Bring your left elbow this time to your left hip. Bend your left knee. Reach back and grab the inside arch of your left foot. Stay for a couple of breaths. Find your balance here. Gaze at something not moving. And when you're ready, start to kick and hinge. Keep your hips nice and squared to the front of the room. Don't move your gaze here. Work on finding that balance. Remember not to take this too seriously. If you fall out, laugh at yourself, give yourself a pat on the back for trying, and then try again. Find your breath. Hold your gaze steady. Hold for another breath or two. Focus. And release. Inhale, mountain, lift all the way back up. Exhale, step back in a crescent lunge. Right leg back this time, left leg in front. Inhale, cactus out your arms, bend back just slightly. Exhale, lizard lunge. Lower both hands down to the inside of your left foot. Rest and breathe here. Take any movement that feels good, or maybe you sink in and find stillness. Maybe you do the same thing you did on the other side, or maybe you switch it out. Sometimes one side needs something that the other side just didn't need. Listen to your body. Tune in here. Find strength when you need strength, and balance when you need balance. Stay. Breathe. Inhale, begin to lift back up. Step your foot back to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower halfway or take whatever variation your body needs today. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a deep breath in. We're going to start to wind down, starting with some deep, soothing stretches. You've worked hard today, and now it's time to relax just a little. Inhale, lift your right leg high, open your hip, bend your knee, feel that stretch. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right wrist for half pigeon. Extend your left leg back and either stay up on your hands or you can begin to fold forward over your front leg. Breathe deeply here. Focus on the sensation in your hips. Use this time to reflect on the balance between effort and surrender. When you're ready, slowly start to rise up, swing your left leg around, bringing both knees into a 90-degree angle for deer pose. Sit up tall, and if you'd like, you can start to fold forward over your front leg for a deeper stretch. Start to extend both legs out in front of you for seated forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, reach toward your feet, your ankles, or your shins. Focus on lengthening through your spine with each inhale, and with each exhale, see if you can fold just a little bit deeper. Slowly begin to rise up, make your way back into downward facing dog. Let's do that on the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg high, open your hip, bend your knee here. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left wrist for half pigeon on this side. Again, either stay up on your hands or maybe you fold forward. Breathe into the stretch, finding that balance between effort and ease. Gently rise up, swing your right leg around this time for deer pose. Sit up tall, and if you'd like, fold forward over your front leg. Let your breath guide you along the way. Slowly start to lower yourself onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees splay out wide for reclined butterfly pose. Place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. Feel your breath and your heartbeat. Reflect on the balance you've created today. Bring your knees in toward your chest and grab the outside edges of your feet for happy baby pose. You can rock gently from side to side, massaging your lower back. Or maybe you find complete stillness here. Extend your legs up toward the ceiling for waterfall pose. Let the blood start to flow down from your legs. Relax your feet, your legs, and your entire body here as much as you can. Begin to lower down your legs, extend them out long. And on your next exhale, draw your right knee into your chest, gently guide it across your body for a supine twist. Extend your right arm out, gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Let's switch sides here. Hug your left knee into your chest and exhale, guiding it across your body. Extend your left arm out, gaze over your left shoulder. And finally, start to unwind, find your way into Shavasana, our final resting posture of the class. Extend your legs out long, arms by your side, palms face up. Close your eyes and allow your body to fully relax into the mat. Take these last few moments to simply be, to breathe, to feel, and to embody the balance you've cultivated in your practice today. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope that you feel balanced and energized and at peace. Remember that the balance we find on our mat is a reflection of the balance that we can bring into our everyday lives. If you enjoyed this class, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It really helps me to be able to create more content just like this. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon and my website for additional fun stuff that I offer relating to all things art, yoga, and meditation, such as stickers and digital downloads, group art and yoga classes, meditative experiences, and individual private yoga sessions tailored to you and your body and your mind. We have a lot of fun there, and I, of course, really appreciate the support. Links will be in the description. And thanks to my current patrons for your support. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. The light in me sees, honors, and loves the light in you. Namaste, my friends.